This is Trailblazers Leagues, a temporary game mode where we complete tasks to unlock new areas, gain points to unlock powerful game altering relics, all for the ultimate end goal of Dragon Cup. This is my journey.
I conquered the Leviathan a couple episodes ago where I got up to 300 kills, but unfortunately, I still do not have the Virtus Roblex. Now, this is a 1 in approximately 450 drop rate from the Leviathan, so I could see myself not getting this item, but it's definitely an item I'm going to go for in the future. Also, I want to warm myself up to potentially do the Awakened Leviathan very soon, because I think with my axe and my setup, I should be able to cheese the hell out of it. That's part of the reason why we're here. 225 Dragon Bolt unfinished. That's 225 more rubies or diamonds. Alright, that's 20 kills. I think that's sufficiently warmed up. I don't know what everyone's talking about with the Awakened Leviathan final phase being so hard. I just one-shot it. But on a more serious note, the Awakened Leviathan was fun. I think my axe is just so powerful on things like that where you can skip and rage phases. I definitely would not have been able to do that without the advantage of this axe, but I think I definitely, like, after the first couple attempts, I would get to the final phase 100% of the time just because rubies are so powerful. All right, let's see what we got. Green light, we want the hat, we want the Dinny Bee, and we got Ancestral Robe Bottom. Unfortunate. Now my fifth piece of Ancestral. One more, and that's drop rate for full Ancestral. I've been at this Abyssal Leech area, just killing these leeches there, I think are the best way for me to get medium clues, because they have 10 HP, and they basically instantly spawn back. It's only a couple seconds, so the kills per hour are pretty massive, but I have 243 mediums, and with the doubling rate on clues, there's potentially a chance that that will get me up to the 400 total clues completed. There are a lot of tasks hidden behind combat achievements. Not only are there just 11 generic tasks for combat achievements for getting certain amount of speed tasks, elite tier, master tier, all that sort of stuff, and they're all elite plus, but in each region there's different bosses which master tasks, and if you complete all the tasks associated with them, you get 400 points. And I think one that I definitely will be able to do is the Fight Caves combat achievements. I've already done 8 out of 10 of them just from doing them. The only ones left are the melee only cave and then the fight caves without losing any prayer points. There's two things associated with this that I basically have to pay attention to. One, I can't really use prayer, so I have to flick the majors, which will be very tough for me because I'm not very good at that. And then also I have to attack all the bats before they reach me, because if they touch me, then they will drain a prayer point even on a missed hit. Because I'm going to be tanking a lot of stuff. I have a fuck ton of brews and restores with me, and we're going to see how that goes. Did a couple attempts, lost it on wave 38 there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do one every day when the elite task rolls over. Because that gives me one free revival, and that doesn't invalidate the task. But we can still keep up the combat task mantra by going to other bosses. All right, I just completed Org Freezer, Keep Away, and Org Freezer 2, so that's another 13 points. There is also a combat achievement here for a 15 kill trip. That shouldn't be too bad. Defense Matters might be tough, but I might learn to flick the minions. And then there's also a task for 50 KC, 100 KC, and killing all his bodyguards first. So I'm going to go ahead and do all those right now. There is 50 Grottor kills, currently on the first of 2 kills for Defense Matters. Had a bit of a weird strategy with it where I just kill the minions right away and then let Grottor hit me. And I hope that the Ranger and Major just don't hit me before the boss dies. Or before they die. Looks like I got it. I killed the 2 minions. Now I just need to kill Grottor before they respawn, and I will get the Defense Matters task. The load off, because I thought that would be a very tough thing to get. But there is Defense Matters, the Grandmaster task. There is the 15 kill trip or defender. It's kind of annoying doing this task because it takes forever for the boss to respawn. But now I can go back to doing it regularly, getting the 100 kills. There is 100 General Groddar kills. That will be all the bandos done, as I already have the drops, and that is General Groddar Veteran. And we're going to move on to doing the next boss. 50 kill count, and almost all the CAs from Krill is done. And I got God Shard 1, which means I can actually make all 5 blades now. The first CA, very simple. You need to kill Kree'arra while all the minions are dead. So my strategy for all of these so far have been get the boss down to like 20-30% HP, somewhere around there. Slowly knock out the minions, and then boom goes the dynamite. That should be that task done. Airborne Showdown. Now the other task is the collateral damage, which you saw I failed because I targeted the boss directly. Essentially, all we do is make sure that we only attack the minion, and we use chins to get that done. And there is collateral damage. Complete a master combat achievement. I'd already completed a lot of the Kree'arra tasks beforehand just by virtue of doing it. So I believe for Kree'arra alone here, the only task left now is that 30 kill trip one, which will take over an hour. So I'm going to pause on that for now. One of the tasks for Commander Zilyana requires a melee kill, and this one might take a little bit of resetting because I have absolutely trash melee gear, but we're going to go for Hammer 1, Hammer 2, didn't hit, and then we're just going to Fang her down and hope for the best. One more big hit and we're good. There we go. Got the melee task. Luckily didn't have to reset. Thankfully the hammer hit the first time. That's all but 2 tasks done at Commander Zilyana. There also is one for taking no damage from anything, but I think I'm going to tandem those together with the 50 kill task. If I'm doing a 50 kill task, I think one of those I'll get lucky enough where the minions won't hit me and I can dodge all the damage from Commander Zilyana. But I'm at 188 tasks and 695 to go. So I'm going to try to find 12 more tasks to do to get to that 200 point and get 200 more league points. The Deranged Archaeologist has 4 combat achievements associated with it. One of them requires me to use magic, so I thought I'd gear up in magic, see how that goes, because it does have like 300 defense and like plus 300 range, so like I would basically be relying on just diamonds. But now that I got the Mage of the Swamp task, I'll be able to use Sage's Axe. Should speed this up. There is 700 combat achievement points getting me an elite task. Also, my total is now up to 191, but we got to go all the way up to 25 kill count here. I swapped over to range. It just seems to be much better, especially when I can just rely on Diamond Bolt procs. 25 kills, let's get out of here. Cleaning up some tasks I have here. I have these 6 Dark Totems in the bank, and I can go ahead and finish off Skotizo. It's nice because there is a 5 kill count task, and there is 5 Skotizo kills down. I had all these leftover totems. And Skotizo kills, that is a hard league task. There is also one for 25, but I'll have to farm up 45 more totem pieces for that one. 1 Temperos kill down, got 2 combat achievements done. I got a total of 10 permits from that 1 kill, which is the Y Fletch one. Fired from all the cannons, got all the Temperos combat achievements done. There was 2 CAs I could get done in Ice Demon, killing it with fire by killing it with fire spells, and Blizzard Dodger for not activating Range Prey, giving me 200 total combat achievements. Points wise, I'm at 722, which means I need, what is that, another 90 or so in order to get up to elite tier 98. And it's gonna be tough to find those 98 points. I basically scraped the bottom of the barrel. I got to do some Inferno tasks. I got to do some Jad Challengers tasks. I got to do all the Grandmaster God Horse Dungeon tasks. By the end of the league, I think I'll get there, but it's not going to be something I can just snap my fingers and get. Decided to farm up some easy clues alongside the mediums I did earlier. Theoretically, it's smarter to do them in order because if I get all the easies done and then I get bonus mediums out of it, I then know how many mediums, and then I do the mediums, and that determines how many hards I have left, yada yada, all the way up. But 62 should be enough. I only need to get to 150 total easies, and I'm already over 75. The hard clues complete. I don't think I actually need to keep any of the items from here that I don't already have. I'm looking at the easy collection log. I'm already 81 out of 31. I think I would probably keep the gilded if I were to get it. But apart from that, I don't think there's anything I really want. It's just extra collection logs. Hoping to get above 100 here, maybe 115. But let's rapid fire these. Got through all the easy clues, and I ended up getting 2 masters, which is nice, and also up to 143. That means I still need to do about another 7. Decided to keep the flare trousers just in case, but we did get 1 medium upgrade, which did me nothing, but it turned into another medium. Netted me some duplicates. Final easy step, open this casket. I got myself the rainbow. Actually a nice item to get another collection log spot. This is the final collection log tally. The collection log tally was 113 out of 131. Pretty nice. And I'm now at 706 collection log slots, and I'm aiming for 750 as there's a master task for that. Seems very achievable, especially as I get through the mediums, hards, elites, and masters. I finished another raid, and that one was pretty exciting. Elder Mole, double arcane, and Mawad got himself the omelet pet, so that's now the second pet I've seen. Purple count wise, I'm now at 11, 14, 15 purples, plus another 14 from prayer school, so 29 total purples. There is 50 chambers of Xeric. That was a hard task. Definitely not worth the time, but I got myself another dexterous prayer scroll. That is prayer scroll number 15 and purple number 30. I got a new PB, or not a new PB, but like very close to a new PB, and I was the only one to get a purple, which is very weird. First time I've seen that, especially on like a deathless raid. But what did I get? I got the Ancestral Robe Top. That is my 4th Ancestral Robe Top. Add it to the collection. Add it to the 2 Bill Chambers loot tab. Yay. I need to get some points to get back on the second page. So I'm going to try out the 5th and 6th challenge of Jads here. Haven't done it before, but I think I can get it within an hour. Assuming I'm not a knob end, that should be 5 Jads completed. Took me a lot of attempts. I was kind of just figuring it out as it went along. 6 Jads might be very difficult. There is a 5th Jad complete. We completed in 236, 200 league points, and a Grandmaster speed task. See if we can go into 6. It's going to be pretty difficult, but I think I can do it. That one took me about 15 minutes to get. This one might take me an hour. Oh no, I got through 2 of them. That would have been the back-to-back too. My word, it's done. I finished the 6 Jad challenge. I'm so happy that's done. That took way too long. I think it was like 50 attempts. It's been an hour since I finished the 5th challenge, and they take like 30 seconds each. So I don't want to look here, but I'm going to look here. Pretty much all of them I got like first couple tries. 5th challenge took 10, and that one took 57. Holy shit, that's a little embarrassing. By the end of it, I was getting it because I got 3 Jad the time before, and I just made a stupid mistake. Like, I knew the mistake I made, and then I got it on the very next kill. So I think I could go back, and it wouldn't take me 57 again, but I definitely can't get the back-to-back challenge yet. But boy, does that feel good to get done. And now I did unlock the 7th challenge, which I'm definitely not doing. I'm really bad at this, so that is a Tebow moment. If I get a Tebow, I'll think about it. I would not wish this task on my worst enemy. Facing Jad head on with a rune freaking halberd. How long did that take? That took 11 minutes. Holy crap, rune halberds suck. At least I know I can do it in the main game, because that was harder than it's going to be in the main game. I have been plodding away at my headless arrows while doing medium clues, up to 135 of those. I seem to be getting somewhere between 35 and 40 per hour in my rough testing, but this will be all my headless arrows complete. There was no math to this number, it was just the amount of arrow shafts I have in the bank. So 119,000 headless arrows. And at this point, there is kind of a choice. I can either spend 20 minutes to buy rune arrowheads, and then I would get slightly more experience, or I can just go to Shiloh Village, buy a ton of broad arrows, and I can get it done instantly. And I think I'm going to go for the instant option. So we're going to get up to 120,000, and I think this is more efficient because I can always losslessly make more arrows or darts. 243 medium caskets. I don't know how long this took. Probably 8 hours in total. Somewhere around that. Once I got the groove going, it was like that 35 to 40 clues per hour range. But up until that point, I was probably high 20s, low 30s. I did get 2 easies from like killing the hill giants and all that stuff. I did make 13,000 arrows. But let's open these. Now, I think drops-wise, I'm not going to really bank anything, but I am going to try to hold on to some of the teleport scrolls, the hard caskets I get, and then also the ranger boots. Clues-wise, we were at 65 mediums, so at minimum, we're going to get above 300, and hopefully we get enough doubling caskets that we get close to 400. It's the first pair of ranger boots. I got up to 360 medium treasure trails, getting me all that closer to the 400 clue points. I also picked up 6 ranger boots and did get to restock on some Taibo One-Eye and Dig Site teleports. That is now 9 total ranger boots. I guess 10 because I technically have the occasion boots as well obtained in my clue count. There is 30 more caskets. I think with the doubling chance that should be enough, but I do have a couple extra clues just in case. But let's start opening them. Wow, that was really bad luck on the doubling. I only got 2 in the whole set. Terrible, but we have 7 more to go, I guess. Alright, this has to be enough. I got 6 more at medium cats because I just need one of them to double/save, and then we're fine. It didn't work, so I guess I gotta do one more clue. This one definitely has to get me to 400, and it most definitely did. But to get the elite task, I need to read the clueless clue scroll. Nice little cosmetic to have, but that is medium clues done and dusted. Happy I won't have to do any more of those. Next up is the hards, which I'll need to get up to 300 total. 200 points for 100 and 200 points for 400 medium clues definitely doesn't seem worth it overall, but I needed to do a lot of clues anyway to get to 750 collection logs with the master task. And I'm pretty much going to do every task or almost every task that's available to me, get my rank and points as high as possible. Something that had to be done, thought I'd get it out of the way. I have 94 hard clues, and with the 20% doubling, that will get me close. It definitely won't get me up towards the full 300 hard clues, but it's going to get me pretty close, I think. But let's go ahead and start making some hard clue progress. It has been just over an hour of hard clues, and I'm up to 22 caskets. Well, really 23 caskets because I accidentally clicked on the first one, as I always seem to do, and open it. So it's looking I'm somewhere in the low 20s in terms of hard clues per hour, and I do need to make a couple tabs that will help out for some clue steps. Like, for example, getting to the Waswere Moss Giant step sucks. There are 2 steps that I need to drop, or I don't necessarily need to drop, but I want to drop them. There's one on Intrana, and then there is another one that requires a Mystic Fire Staff and Rune Boots. 2, technically, I can go get those items things, but I really don't want to, so I just end up dropping the hard clue, and I say it's probably quicker getting another hard clue. But I'm probably going chambers soon. Maybe I'll get a purple. It's been forever. I last got a unique. I actually went back and looked at it. It's been 20 chambers and 16 purples. All right, got myself a double purple. Got a green chest here. And it's the Din's Bulwark. I finally made progress Got the Dinny B. That is 200 more league points. Woo! Door build activated. Unfortunately, I'm not melee relic, so I can't do anything with this. But yeah, that is another collection log obtained. And now it's pretty nit and gritty whether I complete the rest of chambers, because it's a 1 in 34 chance when I get a purple for a twisted bow, a 1 in 23 chance to get the ancestral hat, but I think I'll probably stay at least until one of them or the twisted kit. But hell yeah, 200 more points. That's Jagex for you. 41 raids to get the Din's Bulwark. Raid 42, I get the Din's Bulwark. And the last step is done. I got myself 85 hard caskets. Well, really 87, but I opened it 2 by accident. See what we get. I'm very happy that I made these tabs. Super helpful, saved a lot of time, and like these hard clues were almost faster, at least on a time per step basis, than the mediums. Just because all the steps I had are like very close to teleports. It was very smooth. Getting the 300 won't suck at all. Got my clue count up to 262, and I also picked up 1 extra elite here, which gave me jack shit. But I did get a gilded plate skirt, a gilded kite shield, and a gilded two-handed sword. And if we look at the hard treasure trails that are rare, I now have a lot of gilded. I think all I really need for the full gilded task is just a gilded full helm, and then that, or a gilded medium helm, and it'll count for that. But that's super sweet to get. I also picked up 7 masters throughout that, which is nice because I can add that to my tally in the bank, and I'm up to 36. Now, I do still need to go complete 38 more hard clues. I don't want to go camp out a creature to farm up, kill 500 of them to farm up those clues when I'm going to get them passively. So I'm going to save the clue grinding for hards, elites, and masters until the next video, as I know this video has already been going on too long. I hope you enjoyed the video. The league point total is up to 72.4k, but I'm on the cusp of a lot of points right here. Fletching is 400k experience away. These defense and strength levels getting very close to 50 mil, and I will be going to Slayer to solve my hard clue or lack of hard clue next time.